The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Iya, selamat Bang.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes, and these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat. My arc.
Sekejap apa jadi? Oh my god, sekejap Okay, let's go again. Aku tak tahu apa jadi. Okay, let's go back. Boleh tak? Ah. Stupid coconut. So let's go to the strand blend path. Jom terus kayu.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Pembunuhan dalam tu, pembunuhan di dalam bar. Let's go. Ask
Good day to you,
the-
Mr. Phillips.
Mr. Phillips.
My name is Sherlock
Good day.
Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Jom, first of all, let's expect like because sexy card groom yourself life alone. Start scholar fantasies. Shiny button. Manchester City. One more time.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning,
6:30.
and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they
Yo,
all
Bob,
entered the
Aki,
steam
apa, Bob?
room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Find the murder weapon.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Yo, kenapa.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes. The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Frigidarium.
Tak boleh nak interact pula.
The steam room. The changing room.
Oh, okay.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Dia ni memang aku tengah fokus pada game dia pula nak kena aku kira mana kau ni pop.
Champagne for a special occasion. Champagne. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Makan weh.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Aduh, aku punya rasa tidur tu rasa tidur. Apa pun kita boleh.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Dia cacat sikit dia.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Some dirt. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it. The grid cannot be removed.
Mr. Holmes?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away. With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Oh, ada lagi ni. Okay. Wow, another
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away. One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted. The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. It is too... I will need something to pick... The weapon is nowhere to be found. The brazier is still...
Double checking.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's... I'm in shock.
It's horrible. Mr. Holmes?
Double check.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few...
Oh Allah.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait. I need to do something first. How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
Ah, why always like this?
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop. Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these... A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it? Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. Archaeological findings. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass It is a glass plate negative of an
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement. Those stones weigh...
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Mr. Holmes?
These baths...
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take...
Please. I should analyze this melted metal.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
None, Lestrade.
What should we do next, Holmes?
On the sofa for the third time today.
Oh my god, so many to analyze.
Selenite. Pyra. Pyra. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London. Let us analyze. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
Related to hydrogen peroxide is so shit.
I must take a pipette and place. Let us see. Let us. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver. I must take a... The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality. My analysis table. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I... That... Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Kau tak friendly fire is breaking to complete uncle you pass the incredible skills to burn Scotland Yard Bobby's be around has the whatever Mycroft.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Let's go to the Scotland Yard and check the belongings. Almost forgot the reduction. Nope. He doesn't have connection at all.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Ini adalah
A hand-drawn map. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It make... The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil.
fetch me a
To begin with,
pencil.
a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Alright, let's continue to search.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Yeah.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin.
Oh, okay.
An ordinary... A file with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Oh, halusinasi.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A fountain. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card. An embroidered...
Handkerchief. Wow.
Locked.
Ah. Oh.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Some light. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Oopsie. Back action again. Space. Stolen note. Let's go ask them.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Please. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Focus log, attentive. Oh, nice. Not wealthy. Depressor. Callous. And which one is the last one? Fresh dirt ski recent earthward.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Oh, okay, right.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions.
Oh.
I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Okay.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Please... A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw
The knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Oh.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
Yep.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Whoa.
I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
How was the work progressing before...
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No. But I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
I'm not sure that...
I'm trying.
Mr. Holmes?
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
Those stones weigh tons.
It does not matter. Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly. Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
What should we do?
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here? This is the map of the site. The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking. The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. I don't need the ropes for now. I don't. Excavating tools. I don't need the ropes for now. The door has been... This is a reproduction. This is a The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This it is a broken statue of a bull. Neptune, the god of the sea. It is a statue of Minerva. Construction.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind.
Wait a minute, did I just miss something?
Excavating. I don't need the ropes for now. This railway is used to remove rubble from the site. This is a reproduction.
Ah, okay.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is a reproduction. This is the map of the site. The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks. My archive. I can all... There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them. I will... I will count... I will...
Sorry,
It is a
gang.
mold, and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... The mold... Half a glass... Now let us see what...
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson. Let us try to create an object from silver. It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further. The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed. A homemade... Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
My analysis...
Did I just miss something over here? Or did not? Did not.
Please. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow. Please. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped... Oh, it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Please. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Good day. I'm...
Do you have something else to...
I'm trying.
Locked.
Mr. Hubb.
This app. Construction. This railway...
Why should I just digging this shovel? Oops, I just missed this one. Oopsie daisy, my bad. That's why lah.
This wall...
Oh, that's all.
I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
Daisy patut lah. Sorry guys. Alah.
I...
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Ah.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
I think I saw the first one is Scorpion lah. At least give me some clue, boy. not Rome. Oh, we couldn't do. Not this one. Oh my god. Come on. Do I need to push all?
A hidden symbol. A hidden symbol.
Double check.
A hidden sign.
Maybe dia bagi tunjuk kat sini. Sekejap, we'll just keep it. Oh.
A symbol. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
So dia yang lagi sekali. Betul lah.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco... This... The fire casts a shadow upon the floor.
How
This
by the...
mummified bodies. It resembles... That is the... It is very... The pillar... This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge. Mummified. Mummified. A shovel, not from the Roman. Mummified. Mummi.
Have you...
Mummified.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop... Salt. Ice. Sir Rodney. Another archaeologist, most probably. The pyramids of Giza. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the tech. Ice cream.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Let's behold the last mystery of this episode ya. Kita habiskan juga episod ni dengan cemerlang ni. Tapi yang tadi so misteri tu korang kena pandai-pandai lah. Sebab aku pun mata aku mengabuk ni GG boy. Let's behold.
This is
Ada lagi ke?
this
It's supposed to be that, right? Okay, I just missed one last thing.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should... I have to find...
Ni expectation lagi bridge tu ada. Kita tunggu.
I should use the appropriate... I should those rings on the bridge. This one is ready. This one is... The bridge is ready.
Oi. Ah. Bagi people. Jangan terlalu kokoh kan. Kira ni aku malah pula aku nak main tu. Aku ingatkan je akan buat jambatan tapi tidak sama sekali.
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
Okay, kita sambung je lah. I'm not really part of this mystery. Apa solving some puzzle. Tu je Mitras.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
I saw this symbol in the tunnels. I
Double check. Oh, terbalik This map is very confused ya. Sebab Bahaya. It's like I'm in trouble. Yep, ni bom 4 segi. Ni jalan mati. Let's run. Just try run away like that. Okay, let's go back. No. This one. I'm not really sure which way. Oh my god, this game is so lucky. Ini not really mystery solve. Ini memang Are you kidding me? They just same. Oh my god, he just getting the same way again. Let's go again. Let's go back. Let's go back to the. We should supposed to go to the paling bawah. But you know what? This is so shoot. Okay. Wait a minute. Dia punya ni atas bawah. Double check the corner. This is not it. This is not it. We just are running around like same punya tempat. So let me use this one. Sorry kan kalau korang rasa benda ni hampir sama sebab benda ni kot. Oh okay, kan kita lalu ni dead end dah.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Okay, this symbol not really worth it. But I think this one lah. Dia bulan sabit.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
The scorpion? Okay. I hope so. The first we just get here. Alright. Okay. Just got here. Alright.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Okay, sepatutnya Mitras punya ni But the conclusion is the map just like that and in nowhere. Cause aku tak tahu kat mana actually yang aku kena pergi actually kat sini. Otak aku not really brain boy now. Okay lah, okay. The Razlia Resort. Ingat tangga ke bawah. Boleh tangga ke bawah sangat. Dia akan ke atas balik. Dia macam zigzag. Yep, zigzag. Sekejap. No, not this one.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Oh wah, ini punya game bahaya gila weh. Okay, kanan dah kiri dah pergi. Itu dead end lah. Ini aku pergi, dia pergi lain.
I saw this symbol.
Oh, last. Okay. Oh, the top one should be here lah. Let's end this mystery as soon as possible. So, okay guys, that's all I need from you guys. Just subscribe to me. Okay, this is a very dead end.
I saw.
Aku ikut jalan demi trust ni. But not really hope cause Okay, after that I'm using here. Pergi kat rambut one. And after that we just tembung here. Okay, I'm just like following this path. I'm just like looking at the research. Because after that, okay, we just make again. Alright, double check time. Exploit for me. This one. But I'm not really 100% sure. Nope. This is
Which way should we go, Holmes?
that map is very so high punya. Yep, and like I said before, it almost like the same, but the pyramid scheme with style though. Yep, and even you can just like lose, make it again. All you need to do is remember back, boys. Okay, after I just landed here at the tombstone, at the middle one lah, like this, and then it suddenly open on.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Oh, it says the Meteorium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Let me double check my mines. From here to here. I'm like running nothing way. Just like that end for me. I'm not a great detective or whatsoever, but I'm trying my best. I think here lah kot. Meteorium. Yep, I think this is it, but by the way, why this is the end? Okay lah, I think this is it, but still have more stage kot. Okay. That's not it lah.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Oh my god, this game very confused me. Okay, just after I just like pushing juta kali. Maybe I just missed something here. Maybe yeah, maybe no. We just doesn't know where the ini adalah pertengahan tadi. Supposedly lah, but the way they make it us like thinking twicely or apa-apa je. I'm struggling a bit. supposed to be here, right? Sorry, gang. Why do we just let it go? Let it go. I don't need it anymore. Oh my god.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Which way ah?
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Actually banyak gila orang akan face difficulty kat sini kalau apa we doesn't have clue or idea whatsoever. By the way, I'm just like kiri kanan dari tadi. Oh my god, what the fish wrong with me? I think I need to toy a thing wisely though, because just look like I'm just like depan jumpa dia mati, depan jumpa dia mati. Apa ini? Okay, apa thinking lah. Okay, naik tangga.
I saw.
Okay, after I saw. Setiap tempat tu dia banyak besar. Look like lah. Kita akan tengok macam mana jalan dia. Let's see. Yup, yang ni kita start balik. I think nearby eyes lah. Ini adalah sanggu kita tadi. Okay, simbol je. Okay, after that I'm just like looking over here. Turun bawah. Thinking. Okay, after that I'm like, wow, what happened? I'm just like looking at the scorpion. And after that I'm dead end, alright. Scorpion is dead end ah. Supposed to end Mitra, right? Oh shoot, okay lah. If I'm using this way, it doesn't concern me back because it took me
Which way should we go,
the same
Holmes?
way again. Okay, we have the second stage right now. Rambut sanggul tu jangan lah gitu. I think this is Scorpion already dead end cause I don't know it. Maybe this one. I almost forgot where we going it. Oh my god, what the fish?
Which way should we go, Holmes?
What the fish way I'm going? Okay, alright. We're backing back to the track. After that, I'm using. Okay, I'm from here. We are sure to go if like this. It's like expected. Oh, the place like nothing happened. Did I just miss it or whatever is it? Supposed to be like, wait, this is the it lah, but let's just make it mark lah. Yep, this is the second stage where I just don't know where is it. Yep, after that I just make a bookmark again so I doesn't feel so apa. Okay, start ni straight loh. Okay, after straight, this is it the lowest floor, or is it the scam? Oh my god, no.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
I just coming from the right side, so let me see the pedang one. Almost like same texture for me. Still the same what? Wait, what the fish? Still like langgar old tempat the animation so sick. Okay, double check we. Oh my god. I doesn't know where is Mitras or whatever is it. Ini ada mula-mula kita datang balik tu. Bye, thank you so much for watching. Fahmi sana, kita akan sambung kejap lagi.